I think this is despicable. I do. And I can't even hide.
Do you think it's despicable because you already got vaccinated and therefore don't qualify? Or do you think it's despicable because it's just despicable?
A couple of things. Number one, I am not that selfish and self-centered that I would be upset about a public policy because I don't fall underneath the umbrella. All right, that's number one.
I was just asking. I didn't say that you were.
Okay, all right. Well, let's just put a bet to that insinuation. Okay, that's number one. Number two, here's why I'm offended by this. Just think about this. So the people who are the most hesitant in getting the vaccine, we are rewarding them with, in some cases, life-changing money to do what people who are sane are doing. Mm-hmm. Think about how perverse that is. And so me and you, Shannon, we got vaccinated because we wanted to keep ourselves and our family members safe from getting infected with the coronavirus. And so we looked at the facts, the information. Me and you are not anti-vaxxers. And so even though we had apprehensions about, how quickly it was made and yada, 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 we weighed the pros and cons and we made the adult decision to, hey, you know what? I'm going to vaccinate myself and protect myself and protect my family. Me and you did that.
Yep.
All right. So how come the people who believe that this is a hoax, who believe that, vaccines are just Bill Gates tracking you, who believe these crazy things, why are we rewarding them with $1 million so that they can get vaccinated?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the perverse. The lottery thing is a little crazy to me. Like, I was okay with the free Shake Shack and the free 7-day Metro card and the free playoff tickets. That's fine. But $1 million or $2 million, however much money it was, that's insane to me.
I don't know which state it was, which city or state it was. I forgot. But they're having like a 5-person lottery drawing for people who are vaccinated. And to me, that's insane.
That is insane.
Like,
that is insane.
We shouldn't be. And by the way, these things are taxpayer funded. Mm-hmm. Like, why are my taxes going towards convincing people to do what they need to do to do what they need to do for their own personal health?
Yeah, it's
gross to me.
It's crazy. Like, that's really an abuse of, like, it's Well,
for me, it's you're rewarding bad behavior. Yeah. So what you're doing is you're rewarding people for doing something that they probably should be doing, and you're saying, you know what, I'm going to give you money to do this thing. Okay, well, what happens the next time that we need people to do something?
Yeah,
you've already made it clear that you are going to be willing to pay people to do what they should be doing, and so we might find ourselves in the future where there's something happens where we all have to do something. And people will say, well, last time, they
give
out money, so I'm just wait. So I'm just sit back and wait until they need me to do it, and they're going to pay me or do something, and then I'll go ahead and do what I probably should be doing or should have done, last month or 2 months ago.
They wouldn't need to do this if they had a stronger enforcement in vaccination verification. Like, if you really truly made it, I think, so that people who are unvaccinated can't get into things or can't do things that vaccinated people are able to do, then I think people would naturally make a decision to get vaccinated. Then you wouldn't need to bribe people. But because this is they did it in a way where it's so sloppy, really. And I feel like that is contributing to why people are still not getting vaccinated.
So I agree with you that is one thing we could do, but I don't think that's the right thing to do, because once again, I also feel uncomfortable with the state telling people that, hey, you have to take this vaccination or you can't do X.
Well, until we reach a state of herd immunity, I just feel like it's, if things are opening up. So what?
No, so if you're unvaccinated, you are entitled to be unvaccinated.
Yes, I agree. You are entitled to be unvaccinated. But since you are unvaccinated, if you're unvaccinated and we're still not in a place of herd immunity where the virus isn't really spreading anymore, regardless, you're still, a danger to other unvaccinated people and stuff like that. So I just feel like.
Okay, so what I would say is the unvaccinated people should go and get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Right. And so to me, I'm not angry enough at the unvaccinated where I want to take away their right of free will.
Oh, I'm not angry at them at all, but like, I feel like bribing them is not the solution.
No, I agree. For me, it's let them die.
Okay.
Like
Okay, Jafaya, what? Oh my God.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
Uh, okay.
It is your right to no. I'm saying Shannon, it's your right to not get vaccinated. And by the way, I understand people being apprehensive about the vaccine. It's the fastest vaccine ever made. You've seen all these stories about blood clots. You have the Johnson & Johnson vaccine being frozen, probably scared some people. I understand why you would say, "Yo, I'm not taking this vaccine." I get it.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
But my thing is, the government shouldn't be giving you money to get vaccinated.
No.
Like, that is gross to me for a couple of reasons. Number one, I feel like the government is rewarding, people who are not that intelligent. But number two, and most importantly, you are incentivizing this thing. And so now in the future, people will be on the lookout for government compensation to do something that will make their own personal life better. The vaccine helps you. The J&J vaccine helps me.
Mm-hmm.
It improves my life. It helps make me feel safer when I go out into the street, into the community. Right? It has nothing to do with anybody else. And so why is the government paying people to do something that improves their own life? And so I don't think that they should be forced to take the vaccine, or we should make it difficult for them to, like
they should just die if they want to. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, if you're unvaccinated and you get one of these new strains, hey, game over. But if you're vaccinated, then you don't care what they do anyway, right? I'm not worried about unvaccinated people because I'm vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's some questions about how long these vaccines last that I don't think we're getting answers
yeah, that's
to.
what I'm a little nervous about, because when did people first start getting vaccinated? Was it like this one November, October,
So
November?
the first people, are you talking about the when it was like emergency approved by the FDA?
Yeah, like the first round of vaccinations. It was like
December.
only like 60, like 75 and older. December is when people started getting
It
vaccinated?
was either the end of November or early December, because I remember my
Okay, well,
father
either way,
was the first
sometime in the
people.
fall, that time is coming around the corner. So I'm just trying to see like what's gonna happen and like how that revaccination process is gonna go. Because
Well, once again, I don't understand how this is not being answered. Like through
no
this
one's
entire
answering these questions. Everyone's just so eager to get the country open, but like no one's addressing future problems. And like this is something that's gonna have to be addressed sooner rather than later.
and this has been my biggest problem with the media and with the CDC and the World Health Organization throughout the entire pandemic, is that their reliance of information has been absolutely horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we the only ones asking this question? To me, this should be asked every time Dr. Fauci is being interviewed. Hey, Dr. Fauci, how long do these vaccines last? Are we going to have to get revaccinated every season? Because here's the thing, I don't want to be caught out in these streets in that small window when I don't have immunity anymore.
Yeah.
And right before I have to get the second one, like I just kind of know, okay, well, you're safe for 6 months or 3 months, 4 months, whatever the time frame is. Like, yeah, whatever it is. Be honest with me. This way I'll know, okay, well, I'm at the 3 month mark. I'm gonna kind of roll back my public activities until I get revaccinated, and then I'll be able to get out there into the world. That said, I pray to God I'd have to go through these side effects every year.
Yeah, well, if we have to get revaccinated, the first thing I'm asking is if I can get another vaccination, because I probably won't get Johnson & Johnson again. I'll probably get a different one. But yeah,
That doesn't scare you though?
Huh?
Doesn't scare you? You're going from one new
Well, that's what I'm
vaccine
saying. I
to the
would want to
second
know
one.
if it's safe to do that. But I feel like I don't get the same flu vaccine every year. I don't even actually, that's not even something I give thought to. So like when I think about how I've lived my life like that, it's probably like,
Well, the flu vaccine it's the same mechanics though every year, right?
I think so. I mean, I don't really know. They alter. I don't know if they alter
Yeah,
it, but like there's different companies again that make the flu vaccine, and I don't know what they do to come
no,
up.
I get that, but from my now, the Pfizer and the Moderna is new technology.
That's true, but also, yeah, I see your point. Anyway, these are scary things that I feel like should be addressed like sooner rather than later, and I feel like no one's really thinking about this like at all. So I feel like we're in for another disaster if they don't get this information, if they don't figure out like how long these vaccines last and come up with a plan, a revaccination plan for people. Because that first group that got vaccinated, their year is going to be up not that long from now.
Yeah, I need all these answers. All of these answers
Mm.
I need so that I can safely because look, part of the reason I was so upset when I had my little health issues is because I got vaccinated because I need to be back in these streets with these hoes. And so now I need to know, am I putting myself at risk, Shannon, if I go to this baby shower in June?
Well, probably not now, but
You don't know that?
that's
Think
true.
about it. We got vaccinated what? April, right?
I
And you
got
got vaccinated in
vaccinated.
March.
Yeah, I got vaccinated in March.
Yeah, so think about it. It's been 2 months, Shannon.
I know.
Even on 3 months. I mean, are you sure that your little antibodies are still out there working, or they taking a nap?
That's true. I don't know. You're right.
You know what I'm
No
saying?
one knows
No one
anything.
knows.
No
No one knows anything, and it's making me upset that no one knows, and the media is not asking these proper questions. Yeah,
That's scary.
stop
Yeah,
giving these people money to do the right thing.